Alright, now chapter 3. This is going to take a bit longer than the last chapter because there are different areas you have to get through. You can't just go straight to the final boss from here. You have to do the dragon, and then you have to fight the dragon again to get through the Turtle Island. And then after that, you can sort of just fly all the way to the... at least I think you might be able to fly all the way to the final boss from there. I did stop and do the Buddha puzzle just because I thought that was necessary. I don't know if it actually is or not. But you're mainly just going to see me seeing where I can kind of move around and stuff. I do try to kind of follow the main path for this mission up until I get to kind of around the area where you get the fox transformation from, because you can get to the final boss from there really quickly if you have the cloud. I mean, because that is something I did test. One of the few things I actually tested before wanting to do this was exactly where I could just kind of beeline for the boss at what point in the mission. So you're going to see me, like I said, I'm going to kind of go through this sort of as normal. At least I'm going to follow the structured path until we get to a certain point. I'm going to fight this guy, and then we are going to go fight the dragon. All of that's going to kind of run as normally would, minus the, dodging mod I have on. It's going to play relatively normal. You won't see much in terms of like skips or anything until we get to the pagoda area. I will be skipping that one boss that's inside the wheel. I'll just be going around them. I'll be skipping that whole area. That's going to be a big skip there. And I think from there, yeah, you have to fight the dragon lady. And then after that, I just beeline it for the boss. I don't fight really anything else except for the boss after that. So that's really what my goal is here, is get through this first part as normal, because there's not really too much I think you can do. As again, I could be wrong. I've never looked up a speedrun or anything. I know I said that already. I'm probably going to say it like 5 more times, but this is me kind of going in blind on what my assumptions are. Just running to the next required kind of story area, and then going from there. I'm trying to think if there's any like combat tips or anything I can give. There is actually. For this area, if you guys don't know, this really only affects the end of this level. When you get to the temple, and especially when you're fighting those blind monk guys. If you didn't know, that the fact that they're blind is an actual gameplay function. So if you just stand close enough to them where you can hit them with like one of your heavy attacks, but you don't move, they actually can't find you. I mean, if you're super close, they might find you, but if you use like the thrust stance or the poke one, and you stand a good distance away where you can still hit them, but you're not right next to them, they really don't do anything, and you can just keep doing that until you kill them. So that is one thing, because they can be one of the harder to defeat regular enemies in this level. I'm trying to think of what else I can really say. There's not too much about this. It's just kind of going through the motions here. I wasn't sure if you could skip that pagoda boss or not, but as you'll see, you most certainly can. And you could probably skip, if you can get to the end of this level from here, you could probably skip all of this and head straight to the end. I just don't think you can, because I don't think this is on the same map. It might be. I don't know. I haven't bothered looking into it that much. But we're just going to go through here, fight the dragon like normal. And it's really after this where everything kind of gets a little crazy in terms of skipping stuff. But this is maybe where I want to start saying that I don't know if it's an issue, not an issue, I'm not going to say it's an issue, if it's something about being on the New Game Plus 2, it feels like a lot of the more nimble enemies gain Ultra Instinct or something. Like, they are very much into dodging my stuff at the last minute and making me look foolish. It doesn't happen so much in this fight, even though it does kind of happen now and then. You might have seen it a bit with the bear in the first chapter, where some attack where I feel like should hit just barely missed. But you'll definitely see it come the final chapter, because for some reason I was having such a hard time hitting those enemies, and I don't know why. I didn't have that much of an issue my first 2 runs. It was just this one for some reason messed me up, and I don't know why. like I said, it doesn't happen so much with the dragon, and even if it did, it's kind of the nature of the fight is kind of just how that works. I barely use any type of potions or anything. Like, I use my healing potion, but I don't use a lot of like the other ones. I will every now and then, just to either try to speed up a fight, or I mainly use it at the last boss because he almost kills me. And if like I thought I was gonna die, and I didn't want to have to redo that boss fight right at the end. I would have been really annoyed, especially because by the time I was getting to the end of this video, by the end of the run, I was exhausted and I had other stuff to do. So I just kind of wanted to hurry up and finish at that point. So my play, I feel like, definitely decreased then. And I was also just kind of frustrated with a lot of the bosses at that point because they were doing a lot of things. You'll see. I'll get more into that when we talk about the final chapter. So yeah, it's a lot of just make sure you dodge the attacks. And if you've been watching through the course of this video, you see that the dodge is pretty busted now. pretty overpowered, as you would say. So yeah, no, I think that's really all I gotta say for this chapter. This is the last of like the normalness of it, because from here it just kind of goes pretty quickly. So I will go ahead and let you guys enjoy the rest of this chapter, and I will perch up again when we get to chapter 4.
You have chosen your way. This time, there will be no easy way out.
Beast or Yaogwai, none shall dare to draw nigh.
Why so stubborn? Keep at it. You could melt into blood and pus.
Darling, come on. It's perfectly cool in here. Join me inside. Have some dance practice, will you?
Such humor, Admiral. Let go of your stubbornness and I could request Master to set you free. Then I'd be open to joining you.
Oh, I don't deserve you. That old bastard has really made good use of Wukong's relic. Even you, a celestial courtier, bend to his will. Yet my ears tell me that the Destined One has stopped the money wheel. Pity. Reckon it won't be your master who unlocks these metals eventually.
These gold symbols are made by our Grand Master. And you think a puny monkey can go beyond that? Roused Turtle General. How could you know he's here below?
Turtle? Steak? Who cares? I caught a whiff of monkey stench familiar enough for me to sound my welcome.
Master valued your talents. He kept you alive beneath the pagoda for your own good. How ungrateful. Evidently, you just don't deserve the ecstasy of the New West. stubborn as a stone. My word. Now that my persuasion's failed, you'll go back to the pagoda and be remade. The clouds surge and shiver with thunder!
Whatever. Let's not dally. Now the turtle and I have shared a few tales. That Yellowbrow is not like our foes. That old monkey from Mount Quagro asked me to back you up here to save you from his ugly tricks. He told me that once we gather all 6 relics, we could bring Wukong back. Let's say I buy it for now. I'll go and catch up with him first. You take a look around. Fur-faced idiot. My old friend! You must have had it rough all these years in this shithole! Rest easy! Once we're ashore, I'll take down that blasted temple to avenge you and Brother Snake! I hear you! Dead or alive, all suffer the same. You'd be better off staying a stone. Come on, cut the whips and wines, will you? You're too old for those! Yes, stop sobbing! Stay here and wait. I'll check on your snake, pal. Oi, kid! You look suspicious. Get it now. For Buddhas, that boy said. Ah, Buddhas to worship. Loony monk. God please. Just go through the motions, boy. Who knows if it's true or not? That little monk was speaking riddles. Back when we journeyed to the New West, our master took it from our Lincoln. He visited and kneeled to every figure until Yellowbrow captured him. I'm not my master. What's that sound? That little monk's up to his tricks once more. Chip my hoof. Let's go back. Chubby one, we've done the rites. Where's the...
to see. Why not yield and join my disciples? I know you possess some skill. Defeat me, and you... has come for my vicinity. You are at the end of your wits. No one to turn to. I persist. Obstinate fool! My sack awaits misguided souls like you. Enter within and find enlightenment. Join me! Let's fight our way out! I remember what Buddha said at Ilum. All beings they not the precepts and in nonsense! Thou shalt kill, lest you be still. Thou shalt snap a fair blade in a hand. Thou shalt dust. Thou shalt turn into dust. Thou shalt follow the prestigious legacy in government. Thou shalt and drenched unease shall sit. Thou shalt revel. My years shall be spent assembled. Thou shalt surrender. All conditioned things are impermanent. Be Destriee. Be a butcher, then Buddhahood, enlightenment. Such enlightenment, surely would grant you Buddhahood. The minds of the Buddhas are empty. Savage with this class! Thou shalt revere, or thou wilt walk the path of Buddha, within, not without. About my seeds is how it utterly remains all. I shall meet you in combat, avoiding to see who prevails. I'm creating a new receive me through sight and sound together. Oh, my hands high from across the land! They all bow and hail me! Who are you to defy?
That stone monkey merely named himself a sage, yet this altar boy dared to found his own faith and proclaim himself Buddha. Your faith is firm and will unwavering. You resisted his lures. All those who were high and mighty found their minds lost and their faith stained. But was it truly because of their devotion to Yellowbrow? As you braved ice and snow, did the stench of shattered ego reach your nose?